here with Roby Martin and, of course, Scott Wise with Lunch Break with Roby Martin, and I'm with Patrick Phelan of Longoven. Now, I have a question for you to start this whole thing off. You guys won Best New Restaurant in Bon Appetit in 2016.
Top
right?
50, one of the top 50 new restaurants. Yeah.
Okay, but
I believe that was the same year Staple House in Atlanta actually got
the
one
best one.
Yeah.
Guys, those guys
Yeah.
are good. But I'm standing in a restaurant of yours that's not open yet.
That's right.
So how did that happen?
We're not really sure. We had plugged away up at Sub Rosa at Avram and Naveen's place up in Churchill for a little over 3 years. So Bon Appetit had come down and had our food, and we were blown away. It was a great recognition, kind of a game changer for us. We thought it was just going to be a blur, but we made an impression, and I'm glad we did, because it kind of set things in motion to get to where we are today.
To where we're standing right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how long were you guys popping up, I guess, at Sub Rosa?
A little over 3 years,
Okay.
which we can't believe. Yeah,
It's a nice residency
It was
for
a nice-
Richmond to get to know you.
a nice residency. Yeah.
So where are we now? Physical address first.
2939 West Clay,
Okay.
at the corners of Clay and Altamont, Scott's Edition, next to our friends King of Pops here on the corner.
Very cool. And did you guys build this from scratch?
From scratch. This was a cinder block shell that was basically a paint warehouse. That was it. There was a furnace in the middle of the room and some electricity, and that was it.
So walk me through the concept. We'll start this way because I see some people that I know that I'd like to say hi to.
Oh, okay, absolutely. So first off, our kitchen is open, completely open. And we just designed it in a setting where we could kind of work around all these islands as a team. And rather than be on a station all night putting out food, kind of work together as to where the help is needed at the time. So over here, Tying Some Birds is our
In his
executive
natural
chef,
habitat, Tying Some
Andrew
Birds.
Manning, in his natural habitat.
Hi,
What's up,
Andrew.
Randy? How are you? Doing good?
So you're the executive chef?
Sure.
Sure, is that what you're calling yourself these
Sure.
days? Right, what are you doing?
We're gonna hang these so they air dry a little bit,
And that sounds delicious.
and we'll probably cure them with some koji, and then we're gonna put them on the grill.
And for people that don't know what koji is, because this is like your thing, what is koji?
Koji's a fungi that grows on rice.
It's a fungi that grows on rice. And that you're going to put it on birds.
Yeah, we're gonna ferment it and do a paste.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep going back.
So our sous chef, Zach Weiss, who was at La Possum for how many years, Zach?
3 years.
3 years.
Yep.
And so he has been with us for all 3 years of our pop-up. So on Sunday nights, his one day off, he came out and cooked with Longoven as well. So we brought him along.
Full-time here now?
Yep. Oh
Perfect.
yeah.
So we can wave at you in this open kitchen
Oh yeah.
when you guys open?
Right
Sure.
there.
And then who's behind you? You don't know her, do you?
My wife, Megan, who's our pastry chef as well, who's testing some stuff today. We got our health permit this morning, by the way.
Oh, good. So you guys are clear to do all
Yeah,
the things?
hence our two chefs cooking in t-shirts, and we're all good.
I was like, your wife came to play.
She came to play, yeah.
As usual.
Yeah.
So walk me through the menu concepts. Now I don't see, so in my head I thought there were 2 restaurants, but I see 1.
Yeah. It's really just one concept. We wanted to have diners be able to have a couple different experiences here. So a la carte is throughout the entire restaurant.
We'll walk back through that way. Yeah, so you can see it. It's right. Okay, so
Yeah.
the whole restaurant. How many seats?
We've got a total of 62 seats in the restaurant. So our a la carte menu is basically divided in 2 halves. So we did a section 1 and a section 2. And a normal meal at Longoven that would be like a traditional meal would be 2 or 3 items out of section 1, 2 or 3 items out of section 2, which would be kind of more your traditional type size meal. But then you also have an opportunity to eat a lot more of those things if you so choose.
So if I wanted everything, I could come in and do it.
Absolutely. And our menu's laid out just that way. Not that you would eat everything on the menu, but we laid out the menu as if you were going to eat the entire menu. That's the best flavor progression to take through the
So I
whole menu.
start. So you did it for me. If I really wanted to do the whole gamut.
Absolutely.
Start at the top, head all
Yeah.
the way to the bottom.
So the first half of the menu are light, raw, acidic flavors, a lot of seafood, things to wake up the palate, just really bright, vegetables, a lot of texture. Part 2 is more umami, savory, getting into some meats, those types of things.
Give me roundabout pricing.
Pricing's anywhere from probably on the low 11, and then maybe $28, $29.
So I could come in, get an award-winning dish for $11 and a cocktail.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Talk to me about the bar. Scott, do you have any questions back there?
When do you open?
Yeah. In about 2 months, then we will put the tasting menu in this back room.
Okay.
And we don't do the tasting menu in the front, just
a la
because.
carte.
Yeah, and a la carte you can get back here, but we wanted to make sure that if you come in and get the tasting menu, that's $110 a head, and we'll have an optional wine pairing on that as well.
Okay.
But operationally, we just wanted to make sure we could keep our eyes on it.
Sure.
So we think if you're going to come out and you're going to have that expense, that to sit in this kitchen and see the food prepared and have us right there with you was something we really
Holding
wanted
their
to
hand
do.
through the process.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
what you guys are known for, is to be very involved.
Yeah, and we wanted to keep an element of that in the restaurant as well. So I can show you this, and we need to talk that reservation system too. for
We
the tasting
do.
menu.
So wait, when are you opening? When is it happening? Can you tell me?
We will be announcing probably today or tomorrow, but we know it will be sometime next week.
Okay, so the latter half of next week?
The latter half of next week.
Perfect. So we're gonna go with the latter,
We'll go with
half,
the latter
of
half of
next
next
week.
week, yeah.
Scott.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
I think you should. Oh, look who I see at the bar. I know that guy. How many
Bartender?
seats do you have, bartender?
There are 12 seats at the bar.
Tell him who you are.
My name's Danny.
Danny, were you running the bar scene here?
Huh?
Are you running the bar scene?
I am indeed.
So, all the beverage director, Danny. Danny is from Acacia. He was
Yeah, I was there for
a little-
6 years.
Yes, you were, and then
Yep.
you moved over here to run this bar.
Correct.
Good, and you're making me a drink right now. I know it.
If you want to drink simple syrup, then yes. No, we're waiting on our ABC finalization.
Sure. Sure. I just wanted to,
The
people
last-
know you. We got to connect the dots.
Yeah.
All right, Patrick, tell me about this.
All right, so the front of the restaurant, we just wanted to create a space that was a little more high energy, really bright, open. Like I said, a la carte through the whole restaurant, but I think this front of the restaurant is more kind of built towards that, to come in, have a few dishes, sit at the bar. The restrooms kind of separate that whole experience, but up here is 30, did I say that? It's 32 seats as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're happy with it.
And you're
It's
happy with
gorgeous,
it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk reservations. We're going to tell them when you're going to open. We're over the latter part of next week.
Yeah.
And then I think, unless you have other questions, Scott, I think we should be good. All right, reservations. How do I get one?
Reservations, we're going to use a system called Talk,
Okay.
which is, I think, a little newer to Richmond. I'm not positive if anyone's using it, but it's almost identical to OpenTable.
Okay.
So you'd go and they'll have you create a username and all that to use their system. The only difference is you'll make an a la carte reservation just like you would anywhere else, but when we start our tasting menu, it's ticketed,
Okay.
which means you'll purchase a ticket for the tasting menu, and your service charge and everything's taken care of in one fell swoop.
Oh, so it's
So
a one-stop shop.
It's a one-stop shop. You get your ticket, you come in and eat, have an amazing meal, and you're out the door.
And I can add wine to that when I get my ticket, and then I
Absolutely.
don't have to worry about anything.
You can do our a la carte wines, and we'll also have an optional wine pairing with that as well.
Oh, perfect. All right, so one more question. When are you opening?
Latter half of next week.
I'm trying to push him, Scott.
Yeah, latter half.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as we're close on this ABC, and
As soon as you can have people have cocktails.
yeah, it'd be a
I get
shame
it.
to come in here and not have a cocktail, right?
I understand. I get it. Well, you watched Lunch Break with Roby Martin. Obviously, Scott's behind the camera. Thanks so much.